Hey guys, welcome back for day 2, letter B. Are you ready for this? We were just naming all kinds of words that start with the letter B, my daughter and I. So a little bit different today. I've just went ahead and really quickly sketched in, like the line work, the baseline, the top line, and then kind of like the middle of where your letters would meet. So let's break down the letter B, right? 2 strokes to make up the letter B. And the first one is what we call an ascending stroke. So ascending loop, I'm sorry. So we're going to start kind of here in the middle, and we're going to pull our hand, and we're no pressure on the brush when we're going upward. Remember, press down when you're going down, keep up light, and it's just pressure on the pen. I'm not moving the hand side to side. I'm not moving the pen around funky. We are just no pressure for upstrokes, pressing down on the tip of that brush, and they do bounce back. This is the Pentel Feud. I'll put a link in here. I have a set with all of the colors. I recommend this brush over the big fat brushes any day. I just love this brush. So anyway, let's go back to our ascending, which means rising upward loop. So we're going to start here, no pressure, and we're going to do a little loop. Okay, we're going to do a little loop right up to that top line. And as we come around that, like we're going up and over the mountain, right? So no pressure on those brakes. Let's just make this an analogy. No pressure on the brakes when you're going up the mountain. When you turn and go over that hill and you go to come down, you're going to put some pressure on your brakes when you're driving in your car, right? So it's a loop. Kind of looks like a P. We can slant it a bit. We can do it this way, up around the mountain, press on those brakes and loop it. And press down and make our our heavy stroke. So that is the first stroke of the B. And you can see here, they kind of look different, but I'm showing you. You can slant it. You can, with this one here, I started and went through at the same point. With this one, if you look close, I kind of came out a little bit fancy and press. So it's just that loop and the straight line. Do it one more time. No pressure, up, around, and then press down on that pen. That's the first stroke of the B. Second is just like the loop we did yesterday for the A. It's like a backwards C or an O that isn't closed all the way. So I'm going to start right about here, come up with no pressure. We're going to go over the mountain again. Remember, up and over. As we're going down, we're going to press hard. As we come back around to go up, we're going to lift back with no pressure. So it's like a backwards C. Oh, I messed that one up, right? So up with no pressure, over, press, pull that, lift that pen slightly up with your hand. It's just pressing down and pulling back up to the tip. And I'll do a big one just so you can really see it. I'll start it here, and then we're going to end it right about the same spot. So as we're going up, no pressure. Watch the tip of this pen on the paper, guys. No pressure, up, no pressure. As we go around the mountain, we're pressing. Look, I've got that thing pressed, and I'm going to lift back up to the tip and meet. So these 2 strokes will combine. I'll do it down here. I'll switch colors first in between. So this first one, our ascending loop, I'm going to come in with no pressure, up, around, and start to press. And then I'll lift. Okay, now we're going to do this stroke right here. We're going to start it and end it right about there. Up with no pressure, we'll kind of come around, press, and lift, and we'll end it right about there again. I'll show you that one more time. No pressure on the tip of that pen. Up, around, and press. Okay, I'll switch off colors again. I'm going to start and end right about there. No pressure, tip of the pen, up, around the mountain. When we get to the top of the mountain, we're going to press, lift it back to the point, and meet. All right, so let's try that. Let's do a couple of B's right here. B. So we'll go up, around, press on that marker, up, press on that marker, up, no pressure. All right, so no pressure, around, press, lift. No pressure, up, around, press, back to no pressure, and come back up. And that, my friends, is how you do a letter B. When you feel comfortable with that, just go ahead and practice. Press, come up, around, press, and instead of stopping, just turn that marker and do a U-turn. Okay? Just practice. I hope you enjoyed letter B. I'll see you tomorrow for letter C.